Hi, I'm Andrew Wright from National Club Golfer, and today we're at the Grove for the Adidas Invitational, where we'll be getting some hints and tips from some of the world's best golfers that can help your game. Okay, so we're here today at the Grove for the Adidas Invitational, and we're joined with Connor Syme. Connor, thanks for joining us.
No problem, mate.
And we're just going to talk through his iron game and a few tips that he can give you to help your game at home. So Connor, what are the things that you focus on with your own iron game?
Well, I always look at like kind of fundamentals that I do and my tendencies and my swing. So it's the thing I'm working on with my coach just now is my dad, Stuart. I was kind of moving off the ball a little bit, so I was kind of getting my weight a little bit onto my right hand side. Generally, I play my best when I'm in the centre, so it's the kind of work we do and swinging my swing, I guess, and that's how I've worked out that I get the best out of me. So I was moving off a little bit too much on my right hand side, which gave me,
more
I didn't have
timing.
exactly. So didn't have quite enough time to get back over, and then I was falling back, so I wasn't getting that strike quite as well. So things I'm working on now is just trying to stay stable and just take it away with my upper body and kind of stretch this muscle here, but staying very stable with my legs, and then from there I can just try and move as far left as possible and as quick as I can, take it out of the way. So that's the kind of things I'm working on just now.
And do you have a certain shot shape that you like to see?
I try and hit a little fade. I try and just kind of work it across me a little bit left to right is how I best like my feel for that. I really don't like the ball going left, so I'm always kind of work on trying to work my club across me and keeping the club face open a little bit and just trying to move it that a little bit left to right.
Yeah, well, if you could go ahead and just hit a couple for us, that'd be great. Maybe just talk us through a few things that you're kind of thinking over the ball.
Yeah. So again, I would just go back into that same fundamentals I was talking about there, just getting a good setup. I spray my left foot a little bit just to get myself, trying to get me through that ball a little bit better.
Yep.
So setting up, and again I'm just going to try and pull away with my upper body and stay really stable.
You'll take that.
Yeah, that was the kind of stock shot I look for there.
And obviously, there are situations where you maybe will need to try and pull out a draw. So, what adjustments would you make to do that?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I've just come off a tournament last week, and I kind of felt that's what I was kind of lacking. Really, was obviously on the course you'd get your stock shot, but you're obviously to win a tournament or contend in a tournament, you're going to be faced with shots that you need to take on that are maybe out your comfort zone a little bit. So that's something I'm going to be working on this week. But really, to set up for a draw, I would kind of close myself off a little bit. So obviously there I said I was trying to work the club across me this way. I kind of feel it a little bit from the inside with my draw. So I set up going at the same target. I would just kind of close my stance off, but kind of face the club towards the target. And basically I would just try and swing along my body line from there. It really isn't much of an adjustment to make, but then that should get the ball moving right to left. There, it just started up a little bit too far up the right hand side, but that's the kind of miss I would use that on a hole where if I had a miss down the left hand side that I didn't want to go, obviously that would give me a bit of space where I was sending it up the safe side and then it was never going to go to the left. So that's obviously when I get my club coming in, when I've got that closed off there and I'm moving it inside a little bit, I can get it started up the right hand side and try and work it towards the target.
So it's more of like a setup change.
Exactly.
Kind of close the face and then almost swing along your feet.
Exactly. That's it.
That'll just give you that shape.
Just does it for you, sort of thing. So try and make it as simple as possible.
Exactly. And what about just a wee low one?
Yeah.
Obviously from Scotland, you'll be well
used
versed
to that,
in this shot, I hope.
So this is just a 6 iron, but again, it could be relevant definitely. Linksy days back home or anything like that. So I would just kind of shove it back in the stance a little bit. Again, it's all setup based. Most of my changes just go back, probably middle of the stance there. And when I was saying there, I kind of move off the ball, trying with my upper body. I would just try and stay really still and just stay on my left hand side for this one and
just really
and
cover
stay there the whole time. Exactly.
That's nice.
So again, it's just simple really because the loft's already off it. I've kind of turned it into a 5 almost, even though it's a 6, just by cranking it back in the stance, and I can just stay there, and
Yes,
then that keeps the ball flight
You've
down.
done everything before you even have to think about anything technical. It's already done. The
Exactly,
loft's
that's
gone.
it.
So
All my changes really are in setup, and I've got my fundamentals I'm trying to just keep doing throughout all my shots.
yeah, so I guess that's just the advice you would give to folk at home. You know, don't get too complicated with it. Just keep it simple. You can make every change you want pretty much through your setup.
100%. Like, I think obviously there's a little feel there when I'm doing my draw swing that it's going to be moving inside, but again I'm swinging along my body, if you like, and the club face is dictating that. So like the work I've been doing with my coach is just all based around how I move the club, and I'm not trying to do anything different. I'm just trying to work with what I know and how I know the club moves, and for me definitely setup helps most of the shots, and that's how I move the ball around, definitely.
If you've liked what you've seen, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and if you've got any questions, leave them in the comments below, or if you want to see more, head to nationalclubgolfer.com.